Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Farming Simulator. Well, Simulator now. It's downgraded itself as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Giants. Farming Simulator 22 with the Monopoly competition. And as you can see, we've got two contracts here. We skipped the night. We finished just after yesterday's stream. Smudo finished off his contract. We let him do it because we're nice like that. And then skip a night, so we start afresh, hopefully with a lot of contracts. But no, we only got the two. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin for the sowing one only, because we're on the last of the month of March, I think it is, and then we're going to April, and then hopefully we'll get more there and spin for the rest there. But before we do that, we've got a full house today. They're all here. So how are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Tired, but I'm fine.
Yeah, not too bad. Kicking around like usual.
Rightio, let me bring this up. Hopefully it's still on.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Yourself.
Oh, no, yeah, while you guys are talking. All right. Who's going to get the potato contract, planting contract? JJ. No.
No, Smudo.
Yep, Smudo.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Don't act surprised.
Yeah, don't bother, man. Seriously.
Yeah, insulting.
I am a little surprised, though. I mean, because I haven't seen the spinning of the wheel yet. You know, Streamlink.
Okay.
There it spins.
Right, so we skip a night.
Mm-hmm.
Mind if I get my fabric for my tailor first?
Well, that's up to Patrio because I haven't heard a yes or no from him yet.
We'll let Smudo do his quick drop off whilst we get warmed up for the morning.
I don't think that's going to happen. Today, chat, I've got the the heater on full bore. It's set to 11. I've got all the curtains shut to try and keep the heat in, and I'm still shivering.
Yeah.
How many layers have you got on?
Well,
He's
two.
naked in his place.
Because I couldn't be bothered putting the other layers. Now I've got a heater, I don't bother with the 2 sets of track pants and 4 sets of socks and 4 t-shirts and 2 jumpers.
Oh, right, okay.
So we're waiting for Smudo to do his thing. I'm hoping with the next turn of a month that my grass grows, but I'm still a bit upset that it hasn't grown in 5 months, including this grass here that's not on my field, and yet the other fields that have grass around the place are all ready to be harvested since the last time we did them. I think that was a month before I did my one. So
Right.
they would have gone through 2 growth stage, 3 growth stage or whatever, and I haven't gone through any, so I'm a bit concerned about this.
I have delivered.
I'll try for a 7 o'clock, see how it looks. Alright, my grass hasn't grown by the looks of it. So we've got plenty of contracts sitting there. Baling, sowing. Are they slowly disappearing? Yeah, there they go. There goes the sowing. A ton of weeding jobs that are disappearing. The only ones that I know for a fact from the forums, the only ones that don't really disappear are the baling ones. But yeah, it's getting short and sort of all the weeding. Now we're down to no sowing. All the sowing jobs are gone. I'm not going to harp on
Does
about it.
Giants even know what is causing said issue?
I have no idea. I have no
Well,
idea. All I know
yesterday-
is they haven't fixed it. That's what I friggin' know.
Yeah, yesterday we suspected that it might be the weeding jobs.
Yeah, but it turned out it wasn't that. It was because I was reading the forums. No, my grass has grown. It's actually one stage away from being ready.
Okay.
So that's good. And which tractor did I have this on? Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Anyway, there are contracts, so shall we spin for them?
Mainly weeding ones.
There's a fertilizer one as well. Oh, that was from yesterday. No, actually, the other fertilizer one that was on there yesterday's disappeared, and now we've just got a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Oh, I spent all day moaning about it and disappointing myself over it. I'm not going to do it today. Right. Let me spin away for the first one. Well, the second one, really. And that'll be me, myself, and I. And I shall take a you. What are you? Oh, of course you are. The best paying one is a bloomin' hay bales. What are you? Silage. That's $7,000. It's the $8,000 one. Hay as well. I've got everything I need, don't I? So I'll just accept that contract. What a pain in the backside. And 72 hasn't turned up. Now I've selected that. Probably 72 will turn up now, or whatever it is. The big
71.
field. Big field. Right. Next up. Patrio.
Huh, 71's appeared.
Yeah, I see
It
that.
just appeared just now.
Frick now. A sigh in disappointment.
Alright, I picked.
That was the sound of me deflating. That's what that was. It wasn't me sighing or deflating. The air coming out. You've picked, have you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mind you, if 71's a, well, I'll find out because I think it's just landed on me.
Silage.
It is silage.
It is
Yeah.
silage.
Well then, heck yeah. Oh, geez, I hope I've got enough of me. The thing to cover it. DJ.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Well, then grab another one. Now, DJ, if you weren't watching yesterday, and if you were, you know this, it wasn't until half an hour before we ended the stream that we ended up actually getting contracts. We started the stream off finishing the contracts that we had from last week when DJ was here. DJ wasn't here all yesterday, if you aren't aware. And we basically, it was half an hour before we finished off the stream. We actually got contracts, so DJ didn't miss out on much. We only got one selection of contracts to do, so DJ will get a choice of 3 just one time today because he didn't miss out on much, but he did miss out on that one, so that evens that out. So next up is Smudo.
I have accepted.
And Patrio. Right.
Yep.
What should I use you for? Actually, I might start on the big field first. So I get to use my new implements today with the other tractor, this one. Right. Oh, I didn't do too bad yesterday. I didn't realise that. I'm almost up to $200,000. Right, what options have I got here? Let's unfold you. Let's unfold you. select the word, mate. Wide spreading, no. Toggle control Y. Swath dropping, there we go. Toggle work mode. Just control Y on this one. I wonder how that works. Let's find out in a second. Alright, give me courseplay. Field position. Let's do 3. Now hopefully this does do a swath. Yes, lovely. Why am I only going 10 miles an hour? Oh, that's because that's what I had the cruise control set on last. Right, so now what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to save this course. Save course. The temp. Course name. I'll just type it as temp because I will actually delete it later. Save course. Now I need to go into this one and load course, load temp. And there was, is that the one? I think it is. Now what speed does this actually work at? Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm on my own today.
Pretty much.
It's that slower, so I can get this one actually working straight off. And come down with me bale collector with me other tractor. Oh, hang on. No, I need to change the... Oh, that is the biggest, right. Seems a bit of an overkill using a 0 from a barrel technique. No, that's my next thing.
I should have given the computer a bit of a restart before I started this morning. input lag.
You can go do that, God. Yeah, I suppose I'm just see being a little late. I'm going to quickly do that now.
We'll see how it goes. There's a process I like to add OBS on the browser bar on the second monitor. I was just noticing the stream feed was coming through very choppy, but looks like it's picked up a bit.
My mower's making absolute headway through this field already. I've always been a Big N fan, well, especially the bigger version, which I do have, but I haven't put it on this. With the 13.5 metre width. I've just got the standard 10 metre width, but even in my solo play I was using the one on there I've got at the moment, which is a 12.2 or 12.5 metre width and a good speed. And it's really making light work of this field.
So it's fair to say it's cutting through the drop pretty swiftly.
Yeah, I could have done with just one headland, not the three. It's taken a big chunk. Oh, it's only on the second headland, but it's taken a big chunk out of the field. My only concern at the moment is I don't have enough silage in the my fermenter to cover both fields. Fred Pollard, how are you, buddy? What's happening, mate? How are you getting on today? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's a weird setup. You been enjoying your weekend there, Finn? So far? No, I don't know if you're on a Saturday or a Sunday. I assume all the audio is coming through on the channel. OBS says it is, but I've done that before. It says that it was and didn't come through. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm freezing, but I'm good. Even with the heater up, it's colder around my legs. So, if we end up with more weeding jobs, it may be actually worth buying a weeder.
Yeah, but only if they fix that and don't delete them with the next patch.
Or was that you sort of skip dropping in and out then?
Only if they fix it and don't delete them again with the next patch because they were causing nuisance.
The next patch.
Oh,
So,
you know
so
what I
in
mean.
2 months. No, it should have been fixed by now. It's simple. Something like this. There are fixes that can wait, and there are fixes that shouldn't wait. So this is one that shouldn't wait. Should be done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I can't remember the conversation. Now, I don't know if I finished it, DJ. But as far as I know, I don't know if they know about it or not. But there is a big discussion on it on the Giants forums, which I'm sure they keep an eye on.
Well, if they keep an eye on that to delete negative comments at least.
Yeah, exactly. And it would make sense to have a look at things, the forums for them, to see what people are saying, to give them an idea of what people are thinking, their customers are thinking, wanting. And as I said, at the end of yesterday's stream, I went straight onto the forums to get a little bit more information, or heard anything about this issue with the contracts, since I read it last week. And there was a lot more people posting. So what I did find out, it is happening on PC and console. It's not on one or the other. And there was a really person there, which I thought he was part of Giants because of his avatar, but I don't think it was. Now he did a lot of testing, trying to figure out what was going on, if it was a mod, if they're playing with seasons, without seasons, all sorts of things. And what he did notice is actually now when they've got the weeding jobs, there's no herbicide jobs turn up, and some of the weeding jobs apparently need a hoe for the weeding, and sometimes the contracts won't give you that, and he thought that might have been the issue as to why it was happening. But by all accounts, well, what I think has happened is, with this last update, there was something in the patch about workers looking after and the NPCs looking after their farmers better, apparently. Something along those lines. The guy said it wasn't the exact words, but it was something like that in the patch notes. From what I remember or gather is they would wait, the NPCs would wait a month or something like that before they do their own farms, so you had a contract choice for a month or maybe overnight, I don't know. And it seems like they've sort of got rid of that, and they're just picking them up straight away on certain jobs like harvesting and what's the other one, seeding. There were two that disappear really quick. Which you think would be an easy fix if that's what the problem is, and they've got to fix it and put out a hot fix by now.
Or at least in a regression.
Yeah, but we are working on the assumption that they do know about it, and I'm sure people would have moaned about it. Well, they did on the forums, but I'm sure someone, even if they don't look at it and you need to send in a bug report, someone would have mentioned it, surely, in a bug report.
Yeah, but again, you assume that they care.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do it, but I can't remember my log on for Giants, and I can't be bothered redoing another one for the amount of time I go in there and actually say something.
Experience, it seems like someone's taking the managerial approach. If we stop answering the bug reports, people stop filing them out of frustration. Therefore, no bug reports, no bugs, everything's fine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Something like that just have to be kicked in the teeth.
I thought there was a collision about to happen there. Not close enough, huh? Huh? Not close enough. I like the sound of this, but it's just missing the turbo sound. Why is it so cold? Well, because it's winter, obviously, but... I've even put towels at the bottom of my doors to try and stop cold air coming in.
You're legit freezing then.
The problem is I've got no insulation under the floor, so it's just like ice coming through the floor.
It's fun if I just set the aircon to 21 and it heats the room up to 23, so it makes it quite pleasant.
Yeah, see, I've got to deal with moisture as well, which is the reason why it's probably feeling really cold. One day I'll be able to afford a place that's actually a little more airtight. Because I've got the window shut and one of my curtains is moving slightly because, yeah. Well, none of my windows shut properly. We don't have double glazing, but double glazing's a new thing here, so... And since all the houses where I am are pretty much all old, back in the, like, early 1900s built. No such thing as double glazing.
But don't they get dreadful fittings and that stuff?
Yeah, cutting out again, mate.
Don't they get dreadful